Mom, everything feels wrong without you. The air feels heavier, the silence is louder. Even my own heartbeat seems like it doesn't belong to me anymore. I don't know how to exist in a world that doesn't include your voice. You were always there, quietly present, softly watching, gently guiding. And now, nothing. Just this empty room, just this chair, just me. I still reach for my phone sometimes, like muscle memory, ready to call you. My thumb pauses midair, like my body hasn't caught up with reality. You're not at the other end anymore, but somehow I wait. I wait for your voice to break this silence. I wait for the phone to ring, for your soft hello to pull me back to life. But all I get is quiet, a quiet so deep, it feels like it's eating through my bones. You used to say, even the darkest nights end with light. You used to say, even the darkest nights end with light. You'd whisper that to me whenever I was scared. But Mom, this night hasn't ended. And your words, your beautiful, hopeful words, they feel like lies now. Not because you lied, but because the world without you makes even hope feel like a betrayal. My chest feels full, but not with breath, with grief, with all the words I didn't say, with the ones I still whisper into the walls, hoping maybe your soul is somewhere close, still listening. I sit in this silence like it's a person, like it's your shadow, and I speak to it. I cry into it. I beg it to bring you back, but it never does. It just sits with me, cold and cruel, impatient, like it knows I won't leave either. I don't want to. I don't want to step out of this sadness because it feels like the only place you still exist. How strange it is that the absence of sound can be so loud. This quiet screams. It howls in the middle of the night. It presses against my ears like thunder, even when the world outside is calm. Do you hear me, Mom? Do you see what your silence has done to me? I used to believe that pain had a peak, that it would rise and fall like a wave. But this isn't a wave. It's a weight. It doesn't crash. It just stays heavy and unmoving, pressing on my chest every hour of the day. And I carry it not because I'm strong, but because there's nowhere to put it down. Sometimes I stare at your old things, the scarf you wore, the cup you always drink tea from, the books you left behind. I don't touch them, I just look, as if touching them might erase the last trace of you, as if even the dust on them is sacred now. The walls know my secrets now. They've heard me cry. They've seen me collapse. They've watched me crumble into pieces I no longer recognize. I wish you could hold me again, Mom, not to fix me, just to make me feel like a person again. Right now, I feel like a shadow of someone who once smiled, once laughed, someone you loved. I envy the people who still have their mothers. I don't tell them, but I do. I envy the way they still get to say Mom out loud and hear a reply. I say it too. Mom ... I say it 100 times a day. But my voice just disappears into this nothingness. You once told me, when you feel like falling, close your eyes and think of me. I've tried that. But when I close my eyes now, all I see is the last day, the stillness, the goodbye I never wanted to say. That image has taken root in my mind, and I don't know how to erase it. I don't know how to live with it either. People think grief fades, that time softens the edges, but they don't see how some days it sharpens, how some mornings the first thing I feel is lost before I even open my eyes, how every breath feels like a reminder that you're not breathing anymore. There's no ending to this feeling, Mom, no conclusion, no closure. Just me, suspended in this moment, waiting for something I know will never come, your voice. Just once, I want to hear it again, even if it's just in a dream. Even if it's just in the wind. Even if it's just my own mind pretending you're still here. I'd give everything for one more I'm here, because I'm still here, but you're not. And the world has never felt so quiet.